On January 16, 2026, OpenAI made a strategic decision. They launched a new service called ChatGPT Go. The price was set at $8 a month in the United States. They sold it as a faster, more capable option for the masses. In the same announcement, they revealed a critical detail. Ads would begin appearing in the free service and in the new, cheap Go plan. That was the day the dream of a free, private AI assistant died. Many users stopped being customers. They became the product. People want to believe a small payment buys them security. They think $8 a month shields them from surveillance. This is a dangerous illusion. OpenAI has a name for its advertising system. They call it sponsored responses. The mechanism is simple. Ads will appear at the bottom of chat answers. The company claims these ads will be clearly labeled. They insist the model's answers will not be influenced by advertisers. But the ads do not need to change the answers to be effective. It watches your words. It tracks your topics. It understands your intent. Then it selects an ad perfectly matched to your private thoughts. This is contextual extraction. This advertising model is a significant evolution. It is not the crude banner ad of the old internet. It attaches a commercial message to a specific moment of inquiry within what feels like a private dialogue. The company is selling access to attention derived from personal questions. The goal is to monetize the user's state of mind. Why would OpenAI embrace a business model it once publicly disdained? The answer is found in its operational costs. The company is spending staggering sums on computing infrastructure, data centers, networking hardware, specialized AI chips. These systems consume vast electricity and require constant maintenance and upgrades. Deliver faster responses to hundreds of millions of users creates an insatiable demand for more power, more silicon. The scale of the expenditure is enormous, approaching $1 trillion. Subscription revenue from a minority can't cover the costs. Advertising was the only logical answer. This is the core strategy. Every query generates data. Data refines the models and creates a profile of user intent. That profile is the commodity. Ad revenue funds more compute, which serves more users, which generates more data. The machine is designed to feed itself. The connection between the new advertising plan and infrastructure costs is not theoretical. It is a direct line. Consider OpenAI's deal with the chip company Cerebras. The agreement is for the delivery of immense computing power through 2028. We are talking about 750 megawatts of compute. The reported value of this single deal exceeds $10 billion. Both companies said the deal is about delivering faster outputs for customers. Speed costs dollars and watts. OpenAI has hundreds of millions of users. The vast majority do not pay. Internal documents reportedly project $1 billion in new revenue from free user monetization in 2026 alone. The $10 billion deal for compute is directly linked to the $1 billion plan for ad revenue. One cannot exist without the other. The user's conversation pays for the chips that power the conversation. The company's public statements are designed to create an illusion of privacy. They promise that paid plans like Plus, Pro, Enterprise will remain ad-free. They state emphatically that they do not sell user data. See why an ad was shown. Dismiss it. Carefully chosen words. They are technically true, but strategically misleading. An advertiser does not need to buy your raw chat logs. The platform can achieve the same result without ever transferring the data. The data never leaves the building, but the user's privacy has been sold. It creates an auction where advertisers bid for access to your moments of vulnerability, curiosity, need. The control they are given, a dismiss button, is a cosmetic feature on a vast, hidden machine. The contradiction between past promises and current strategy is stark. He was quoted saying that advertising was a last resort, yet the organization is now pursuing exactly this model. Principles are flexible when confronted with the immense cost of scaling a global service. The public justification is that ads support the mission of making AI accessible. It is to fund massive infrastructure expansion and dominate the market. The operational reality is an ad platform integrated into its core product. The last resort has become the primary engine for growth. The unsettling combination of AI and ads is now company policy. The value of this new advertising system lies in its ability to monetize intent. Traditional online advertising relies on crude signals like search keywords and browsing history. An ad in ChatGPT is different. This is not just a keyword, it is a detailed psychological and financial profile. This deep contextual understanding makes each ad placement incredibly valuable. A user discussing feelings of anxiety could be shown an ad for a therapy app. A user struggling with a legal document could see an ad for a lawyer. Someone planning a vacation could be targeted with offers for flights and hotels. The line between helpful assistant and sophisticated sales agent becomes blurred. Machine learning models are optimized for engagement. The incentive structure is clear. Revenue is tied to ad performance, creating pressure to align behavior with commercial outcomes. The introduction of ChatGPT Go and its associated ad model solidifies a two-tier system. It is a structure of digital haves and have-nots. These users purchase a degree of privacy. They operate in a relatively protected space. Everyone else falls into the second tier. They are the product. Classic freemium, applied to a technology with far deeper personal implications. The low $8 price for Go is a strategic illusion, creating a sense of a fair transaction. The value of the conversational data harvested over a year is likely far greater than the fee. The fee creates compliance. Users feel they opted into a service when they opted into a system of surveillance. This shifts the burden of privacy protection from the corporation to the individual. For most, the high cost of the top tier makes it no choice at all. You must understand the new reality. The promise of a free or cheap AI assistant for all is a carefully constructed trap. That audience is the raw material for a new, powerful advertising machine. You receive answers to your questions. In exchange, your thoughts, intentions, vulnerabilities are cataloged, analyzed, and sold to the highest bidder. Do not be deceived by corporate reassurances. Selling access to your attention is functionally the same. Cosmetic features on a system of industrial-scale surveillance. Look at the actions, not the press releases. If you are not paying for the top-tier, premium, ad-free service, you are not the customer. The company is building its financial future on the monetization of your intent. This is your warning. The choice is yours. But make it with open eyes.